I started noticing that all these little things that we wear on our face are just as much fashion as our clothes. And honestly, your outfit isn't what people notice first, it's everything happening on your face. Let's talk about fashion for the face. Some you know, and a few you probably overlook. Let's start with the obvious one, which is hair. So I saw this hair theory on TikTok that kind of states that if you are someone that is trying to become famous, hair is the quickest way to become iconic. And this is pretty easy to see, especially with different celebrities. Someone like Ice Spice is known for her ginger curls, and now she does like different styles, but she usually stays with the ginger. Or someone like Ariana Grande, who is known for her long, high ponytail. Or Sabrina Carpenter. I feel like her career didn't really start to take off until she changed her hair and honestly her overall style. But now she's known for her iconic, like, voluminous hair and her curls and her really pretty like side curtain bangs. And then Grace Jones with her sharp flat top. Like, I definitely think you've reached like another level of stardom if there is a hairstyle associated with you. Glasses. I'm actually a glasses wearer. I guess I'm a closeted glasses wearer because I never really wear them on like YouTube. I usually just wear them in class, but glasses kind of have the same effect. Someone like John Lennon, when you picture him, you instantly see those iconic round wire rim frames, or even Steve Jobs. It's really impossible to picture these individuals without seeing their glasses as well. And it can become like the essence of someone's entire vibe, which is kind of the definition of fashion for the face. Earrings. So I tend to forget to put on earrings, and every time I realize, I am like instantly annoyed just because I know how much they can upgrade or like change or like tweak or like make your look better. They are the ultimate everyday facial fashion. And when I was younger, my parents put these like gold earrings on me, and I don't know, I was bored one day in like the 5th grade and I took them off. I don't know why I did that, because it was such an easy way for me to like look effortlessly cute, and I should have just kept them on until like literally still to this day, because like I always forget them anyway. So having like a permanent pair of earrings that don't irritate your ears, I think to just like keep on is like the perfect way to just take care of that situation. But I think they definitely frame your face in a way that clothes just can't. They are the ultimate everyday facial fashion. They're tiny, but they can completely shift how edgy, polished, or playful you look. When I was in 9th grade, I was obsessed with Drake. My friend literally got me for my birthday these tiny little earrings that had like Drake's face on them. If I find a picture, I will definitely insert them. But they were so cute, and literally every time I wore them, like it would stop people in their tracks. They'd be like, "Is that Drake?" Like, "Yes, girl, yes, that's Drake." But yeah, I love earrings. I think they are so cute. They are the perfect accessory, and I like how you can easily switch them out for a different kind of vibe. Piercings. So I love my piercings. Right now, I just have my right nostril pierced, and then I have my septum. I love the septum. I love it because I think it's one of probably the easiest hideable piercings, which is good for my lifestyle, because sometimes I'm not always like in a piercing type mood slash vibe, but I can easily switch it up. And I love seeing other people with piercings. I love eyebrow piercings. I've always wanted a smiley. I don't know if I'll ever get one, but I think that would look so cute on me. I love going somewhere and I see people with like lots of facial piercings. Like, I feel safe. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna get hate crimed at that specific location. I don't know. I feel like people with piercings are always like chill as fuck and they're not weird. I don't know. Makeup might be one of the more obvious examples of a facial fashion. I literally started this channel doing all types of alternative makeup, like showing people how to do like bleach brow makeup and like different types of creative looks like that, like graphic eyeliner. And I would always use like different gems and things in my makeup. I started wearing makeup really young, and I definitely think like the way that I have applied makeup has like evolved with me. It's a big way that people experiment want and express who they are. It's like wearable art, essentially. I also think makeup can also become like a signature slash iconic part of you. When I was younger, I used to do the bleach brows a lot, and I think that kind of became like a part of my signature look. Someone like Marilyn Monroe, she has like her signature red lip, and someone like Chappell Roan, she does like her whole like almost like clown, like it's like a cunty clown type makeup look, and I love it. I think it's like so unique, and like immediately you can tell like that's her. And like especially with the red hair, going back to the hair thing we said earlier, brows slash brow shape, this is a very underrated style marker, but it can change your appearance so much. Recently I started wearing my brows a little bit thinner, and I think it gives me like a more like grown up sexy look. Someone like Gabriette, who wears her eyebrows super thin, it has become like a signature part of her look. And I think when something becomes like signature for you in terms of facial fashion, that's like the peak of facial fashion. Or like someone like Cara Delevingne, she has these really incredible, beautiful, bushy brows, and that has become like a signature part of her look. And I don't know if anyone remembers in 2017, like she kind of started that wave of like girls wanting that really, really fluffy brow. Now we're like more back to like the thinner Y2K look that people like Gabriette have popularized. Entire beauty trends literally rise and fall based on your brow shape, and they literally change the architecture of your face. Facial hair. So I've talked to a couple guys that like keep beards on, and I'm convinced beards are makeup for men, because anytime that I talk to a guy who wears his beard regularly, he is very adamant that I will never see him without a beard. And it's like, what are you hiding, you know? But like, yeah, people like Drake has like his iconic beard, or this guy from Parks and Rec, Ron, I think he has this very thick iconic mustache, and I'm pretty sure I saw him act in something else and he had like shaven his mustache, and I genuinely did not recognize him. Like it had to have been like someone else that told me it was him, and I was like, wow, that's really incredible. Or like, have you ever seen those TikToks where like a father will like shave his mustache or beard, and like they show their child, and their child is like literally crying from fear? I think that kind of shows like how much facial hair can transform your appearance to the point where like your own children don't even recognize you. Grills slash tooth gems. I've always thought tooth gems were so pretty. I definitely want one, like maybe like up here a little bit. I've thought those were like the cutest things ever. Some of my friends got some when we were in France this past summer. And then grills. I think grills can also show people like what subcultures you participate in. I think grills are like heavily associated with like the hip hop slash rap subculture, and a lot of rappers get them as a sign of status. Honestly, I think they are so cool. Like if I see someone with a grill in a real life, I'm like, oh, this person's like cool. Like legitimately, it's such a statement. It's so flashy and fun, and it's very much fashion for the face. Headphones. So this one is maybe a little bit more unexpected, but I think the way in which people are wearing them these days, they're not just tech, they're very much accessories. Like I've seen people really accessorize their, especially these like huge Apple headphones. First of all, they come in like pretty colors. I'm pretty sure I've seen like they had like a lavender one, which is such a tea color for headphones. And like I've seen people put like stickers all over them, or like tie little bows around them, or even like the type of headphone that you have can signal something about you. For example, if you like the wire headphone, kind of signals to other people that you're not so much obsessed with like gadgets and stuff. You're more like vintage slash old school. And pimple patches. This one I think is more on the newer side, and I've seen a lot of people wearing these like starry pimple patches. I haven't tried them, so I don't even know if they even work, but I definitely think it's something that draws attention away from your blemishes and kind of transforms it into more of a style statement, if you will. People wear them proudly, and it's definitely something that has made acne cool, which I never thought that I could live to see the day. But it's beautiful. Like, it's something that turns what is meant to be an insecurity or something to be fixed into something that's really cool and unique and interesting. And of course, masks. So obviously during the pandemic, they turned from necessity to full-on fashion statement. In the beginning, people were wearing those blue medical masks. But when those black ones dropped, something really shifted, I swear. People were putting that shit on. And then when different colors and patterns started to drop, people were like mixing them with their outfits and like really having fun with them. And I think it was kind of one of the few ways that we showed our resilience throughout the pandemic and kind of turned a symbol of sickliness and death into something that was fun and expressive. And I still see people around me wearing masks if they're sick or if they just don't really want to be perceived that day. And also in other countries like in China or South Korea, it's more common to be wearing masks and like having them as part of your outfit/style even before the pandemic. So that is definitely a really interesting fashion for the face. So yeah, clothes are only half the story. And what's really interesting is what is happening on your face. Which one of these do you think matters the most? And do you have any other fashions for your face that I maybe didn't say? See you in the next one. Bye.